What's up, collectors and pop culture fanatics? Welcome back to another episode of Hot Toys Reviews. Way long overdue. Sorry it's taken so long. These guys, I just get excited, take them out of the box, put them on the shelf in a really cool display, and just kind of keep them there. So I got my most recent out today, which is Hunter from the Bad Batch. That is TMS505 from Hot Toys. You could get it on Sideshow or whatever. I would like to start this by saying that this video is sponsored by Comics Exchange in South Knoxville, here in Tennessee. If you are ever out this way, or you live out this way and you've never been, go check it out. And if you've been, go check it out again. As you can see in front of us, I have the Hot Toys Bad Batch Hunter. So this guy is equipped with a couple of different things. I'm going to start off by a couple of the extra accessories that I don't have on him right now, which is just a standard left hand, a little bit open, right hand, a little open, a pointer, he's over there, a closed fist, and as you can see, he has an open hand on this side and a closed gun holding hand on that side. Also, thermal detonators. A lot of the clones, most of the clones, all the clones come with these. There is a, focus in. It is a thermal detonator that's full, and then a sticky one, and I don't know if it has a magnet or anything. Probably not. But also, one of the coolest features about this figure is this backpack. Now, this backpack is so gnarly. It's very lightweight, obviously, but one of the coolest things about the backpack is that it opens. So if you felt it necessary, you can take your thermal detonator and throw it in there. Need an extra hand for later? Maybe two. Half a thermal detonator? That's pretty much full. There you go. So if you're like me and you put your Hot Toys downstairs in the garage where they're just kind of hiding out forever, and the boxes are down there, so you can't really get your stuff, but your figure's upstairs, then that's kind of cool to display this in there if you want to have a couple of hands or something, because I leave all of my accessories in the box other than what I'm using on the figure, so it'd be kind of cool to have these in here just for later on if you want to switch it up. But this backpack, as you can see, there's no attachments. How does it attach, TJ, you ask? This is a magnet. So if you turn him around, see he's got that little bulge on his back armor. Simple. It just snaps right onto his back. I think retail on this guy was about $265. If you go pre-order Hot Toys through Bill at Comics Exchange, as I said before, it is a bit discounted, so be sure to do that if you're in the area. You actually cop out on shipping for that one, I know for a fact, which is $25 to $30 per figure, and that really sucks. So, as you can see, he's got this little holster down here, and that's where he has his standard issue pistol blaster for the clones. And then, if I can get that in there, wait a minute, this guy is pretty awesome. I don't know what this blaster is called, but it is probably one of the coolest accessories I have for any of my Star Wars figures, especially as far as the clones go. Super cool. I really like this. I think I don't know why that comes out. I thought that they had made this where this blaster could go on the side of his backpack. Because if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Wrecker had it, but I thought they all may have had it where there was like, a little piece that attached to the backpack or something. Clearly not. I guess this just comes out because of looks or something. I don't know. But it's a cool extra little function. And then, of course, the helmet, which is probably my favorite part other than the head sculpt, because it's just, the detail on that is incredible. As you can see, it's got the little ball joint piece, well, not the ball joint, but the ball joint goes into, and unfortunately this doesn't just slip over top, but also they could not get a lot of the detail in his head sculpt, and you would just scratch the crap out of it trying to put it on there. So here's the head sculpt. I think it is let's see. I'm actually going to take it off of the body so you can get an even better look at it. They're not hard to take off. They just pop off. As you can see, there's the little peg that you would put that into. So, put the body back on the stand, which I'll show you in a second. Kind of standard issue stand, but very Charlie Sheen, Rambo type head. I really like the detail in this. The little tide in the back, and just it literally looks like, to me, a Morrison right there, and then you get to the front and it's like Charlie Sheen or Rambo, which is cool. I mean, it looks just like Hunter if he was live action. And the tattoo, I don't know how, let's see, how well you guys can see that, but it's almost like it's a stick poke tattoo, like it's stippled on there or something. But these two next to each other is just incredible. And like I said, there's no way. But also the helmet would be a hell of a lot bigger if it could go over top, just because everything on this is molded, obviously. But there's that. And if you know Hot Toys, you know the standard on these are about 32 points of articulation. The armor on here it's a little different than some of the clones, but I mean, it's kind of the general idea of how Hot Toys does their clones. But the only other accessory that he has is his blade that is very detailed, and it comes out of his little sleeve right there. I think his hand just, oh no, his gun fell out. So very detailed, very small. And it's super cool because he comes with a hand that is, it would be good for holding this blade. Like I said, the closed fist hand, if you see in there, you can kind of see through it. And that is where you would slip this in. So let me see if I can get it in there. It's a very tight fit, but if you really try and shove it in there, you can. They obviously made it tight, so when you're displaying it, it's not just going to pop right out. And I thank them for that, because that's happened to me before. And I'm in the carpet for 25 minutes, like, where the hell did that go? So, that being said, that is pretty much the entirety of the figure. I'm trying to make the Hot Toys reviews a little, a little shorter, because it really doesn't need to be as long as I was making them before, like 35, 40 minutes, going through every single minute little detail. But there's so many images online that you guys can check out for these. The only thing that I can show that's left is this super sick Bad Batch base. And the reason I say it's like a standard issue base, you've got the nameplate, it's shiny, look at that. And you have this, but underneath, it is just like the standard base that most of the figures come with, but it's got this sticker, which if you collect Hot Toys and you ever think about reselling, I highly recommend you not take this adhesive off and stick the sticker on there, because if you just leave it like that, it stays just fine. The figure stands on it. It doesn't slip side to side unless you move it. So there you go. Lucasfilms 2022 Hot Toys, limited, all rights reserved. Again, that's TMS505. This was the art, show you what he can do.